Good morning, fellow survivalists. Welcome to day 22 of the lockdown. It's Easter weekend, and I thought I would just give you a quick intro to the video that I'm about to show, only because I wanted to stress the point that I filmed this prior to the lockdown in the UK, about 2 weeks, maybe 10 days before it happened. I was lucky enough to get out on a weekend and play with some stuff, and yeah, I thought it would be worth just mentioning that up front. It's taken me a while to edit, probably because I don't want the editing to end, because I'm not sure what else I've got left. I think I've got some stuff I can put together. But yeah, I'm not riding at all at the minute. If I need to do essential journeys and stuff, I'll go in the car. But yeah, I mean, I've got the Tenere, as you can see, in my front garden, and the FJR. Funny story, come on, I'll show you. And there she is, the FJR, in many pieces. Back wheel, all the suspension linkage will come out. Centre stand painted, lubed up. Got the front end to do just yet. And bits and pieces, my Nitron shock. Yeah. Organised chaos. So I've taken the opportunity to take the FJR to bits, give it a good clean, give it a service, grease all the bits that you don't normally have this amount of free time on your hands to do. The other thing I should probably say is be alarmed not, the beard is gone. I thought I should give my many chins a taste of sunshine. I've not seen it in a couple of years, but yeah, I think it's going to come back rapidly. I don't like not having a beard. I look like a fat baby. Anywho, I'm gonna bugger off. You people stay safe, be good to each other, and I will see you on the next one. Now go enjoy this.
Hello YouTube, welcome to a very windy day. All my videos seem to be really windy at the minute. Cannot wait for spring. Hey ho. Out for a ride on a blue sky but windy and blustery day. I'm just heading out to take a couple of photos. Recce'd a cool spot the other day and figure I'd give my new camera a spin. New camera, I hear you say? Well, stay tuned, come back after the intro and I'll tell you all about it. See you in a sec. So, as I alluded to just before the intro, I have a new camera. I have a number of new things, actually, but the main one I got a little while ago, a new Nikon DSLR. What was wrong with the old Nikon DSLR? They made some amazing pictures, despite your constant buffoonery, I hear you ask. Well, the last video that I did, which was about 4 weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago. Once I finished everything, and I pulled off, I pulled the tank bag off. I didn't do it up all the way, and by all the way, I mean not at all. And the contents proceeded to spill out, all in slow motion in my head, all over the floor. One of the items in that contents was my Nikon DSLR, Nikon D5600. That then suffered a fatal shutter issue and it currently is in the camera shop and has been now for about 5 weeks, 5-6 weeks. So in short, I was struggling to live without the DSLR. Well, I mean, I could live without the DSLR, you know what I mean? I missed having that as a tool, especially as I'm keen to develop my knowledge. It's quite hard to do without one for me. So I figured I would take the opportunity to upgrade said DSLR for a more recent model. So it is comparable to the previous one, just a little bit more recent. I think I'm going down here. I think this is where I'm going. Yeah, go on. Thank you. Yeah, so I traded it in for a comparable but more recent model, the D5600. A few extra features. That then led to me buying a new lens to go along with it. So I bought a 35mm fixed focal length lens. One of these. There's a picture somewhere. And now it's high time that I tried it out. I think I'm going this way. It's going to seem weird because I'm going to go through a caravan park. And I've only been down this way once before, and I don't entirely remember how I got where I got to. Just bear with me. Does feel a bit dodgy riding through this caravan park. Yeah, bear with me. Kind of think I know where I'm going. You've got to kind of go down to go up to go back to... Ah, yes, I know where we are. Yep, this is it. Bit of off-roading. Take that steady. So yeah, this is Thorness Bay. I was out with the family earlier on, in fact a couple of weeks ago actually. Figured I need to try and make some time to come down here and try out the camera. So I've used obviously the camera, I've taken some photos. You've seen a few of mine on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll give you some idea of what I'm up to with it. But yeah, so far impressed. Didn't buy it new, didn't buy my last one new. It was an eBay special. Got what I think I got a pretty decent deal on it. So yeah, really happy so far. Let's get around this. Here we go, look at that. It's different and I'm on my own a little bit. Here we are, I'm going to take some pictures and see what we can see. Right, that was kind of cool. So, quick chat about what we did. What I did. You didn't do anything, you just watched. It's a shame. Right. More off-roading. Chugging along. So yeah, just took a couple of pictures. I'll put those up at the end. So when I take photos when I'm out and about, as I say, I'm no expert by any means, but it's something that I'm able to pick up and learn in my spare time. And most of what I take I can use as content for this or my Instagram. So it's all a learning curve. I think I've got an eye for the style that I like. Hopefully that comes across in my pictures. I do all of my photography. I do all of my photography in using manual settings on the camera. So I try and compensate for what I think the light is and set the camera up correctly for kind of the background blur that I want, f-stop, shutter speeds, apertures, etc. And I find it really interesting. And yeah, and it gives me an excuse to get out and do my other favourite thing, which is riding my motorbike and making videos. So yeah, Moto Photo. This might be the first in one of a number of Moto Photo videos that I do. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Right. After much driving around, many U-turns, caused by my absolutely useless sense of direction, it looks like I found the way out. You would not believe they used to let me command a 62-ton Challenger 2 tank. I know. My sense of direction isn't what it was. Maybe it's because I'm not being chased by baddies anymore. So that was, I think, the first in a series of Moto Photo. Moto Photo? Yeah, I like that. Moto Photo videos. I've got some great locations in mind, and you know, I'll take some photos and we'll chat on the way, and it'll be cool. I'm riding somewhat gingerly at the minute because my lovely darling wife, Mrs. Island Biker, got I think I wore her down, to be honest. She bought me a new pair of motorcycle boots because my glorious RST Adventures lasted about 18 months of daily use, before they have succumbed to the weather and essentially rotted themselves to death. Didn't matter how much wax or polish or whatever I did, I couldn't get them dry long enough and keep them dry long enough when you use them every day. So yeah, they have succumbed to the weather. However, because I have such a beautiful and darling wife who's ever so thoughtful, she bought me a new pair of boots, and they're a bit like wearing ski boots at the minute. There's not a lot of give in them, but they are comfy. I have yeah, I'm very pleased with them at the minute. For those interested, they are Former Adventures. I can't feel any of the pedals of them. Yeah, Former Adventures. Sports bike shop, we've got a pretty decent deal on them at the minute. Go check them out if you're into that kind of thing. As I say, initial tests, I'm really happy with them. Nice and comfy, waterproof, and I think they kind of look the part as well. Lots of protection. So yeah, and while I was running around taking all the pictures and stuff, they were really, really good just to walk around in. So yeah, I'll let you know how I get on with them. Former Adventure boot in black. I didn't get the brown ones because they won't go with the rest of my black look. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to head home and mess with these pictures and put together this video, and I will see you lot on the next one, which will be sooner than you think. Bye bye.